Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Victoria here, Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your daily reading for Thursday, October 26th, 2023. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. Truly grateful for all of your likes, shares, subscribes, and all of your fantastic energy. Let's get right into what we've got going on for your day. And if you are new to my channel, by the way, please take a moment. If you enjoy your reading, please take a moment to press that like button. It really does let me know you resonate with the reading, and it also lets YouTube know the same thing. But drop a comment in the box down below, especially if it's your first time here. Say hello, where are you watching from, and really welcome on board. So we, of course, are right in the swing of eclipse energies right now. If you haven't already watched your eclipse readings, I'll put the links in the description box and the comment section down below. Watch your lunar eclipse reading, and if you haven't already seen it, you may want to watch your solar eclipse reading as well, because something was activated at that time. 2 weeks ago, we had that solar eclipse. But this one is about clearing things out, making space for the stuff with the new eclipse, new moon eclipse coming in. So this is a big completion of a journey that was kickstarted for you in 2021. And so have a look at those readings to see what areas of your life are being very highlighted in this energy. And if you don't already know, because eclipses do bring about fated events, but eclipses also do bring about big endings, a completion of things, can bring things to fruition for you as well. But eclipses can help you eclipse things out of your life that are preventing your growth and progress and success going forward, whether it's energies, belief systems, habits, people, okay, whatever it happens to be. Eclipses do bring surprises as well. So really over the next few days, and actually over the next couple of weeks, just kind of expect the unexpected. But do watch your sun, moon, and rising sign readings. You may also want to watch your Venus sign reading as well for those eclipses, because both of the October eclipses are ruled by Venus. So have a look at that. But eclipses can also, Six of Cups, bring something back. Okay, so the Six of Cups at the bottom of your deck can indicate that there may be something coming back to you. This can be where we do reconnect with people in our lives. It can be like a fated encounter. It can be an old friend, an old business colleague. For some of you, you might just be really in this energy of reflection at this moment, right? Because the Six of Cups is about being present in the here and the now, being alive and really engaging with today, right? But it is a one of reflecting on the past to figure out what you need to do today to get yourself to where you want to be in the future. Always a word of warning with the Six of Cups, because it can bring in an energy of, very much nostalgia. And when we're in the energy of nostalgia, we tend to put on the rose-colored glasses. Right? So we tend to remember the good things and we forget some of the negative things, right? Especially when it comes to people. Time does eventually heal all wounds. And, so sometimes, because our human brain wants to protect us from trauma and grief and sadness. And so that's why we tend to see things a little bit differently when we do reflect than what they truly have been, right? So just be a little aware of that energy. But with the Six of Cups, it's very sweet energy, quite often does represent children or your inner child. So this can be where you might have a longing, a desire to get out and have a little bit of fun. This can also be a gift, right? So somewhere in the next few days or so, you might get a gift from somebody. And of course, traditionally, we've got one child giving flowers to another one, right? So maybe someone brings you some flowers or just does a nice gesture for you. We have the Pentacle energy, and this is about respect. So this is really important, and especially where we do have eclipse energies, right? Because something is coming to the forefront for you. You're getting the realization of something here. And with respect, number one, respect yourself. We teach people how to treat us. We teach people what levels of respect we demand. right? We all demand and we all require and we all deserve respect in our lives. So respect others and teach people how to respect you. And this could represent having an important conversation. It could represent eclipsing people out of your life that don't respect you. And you might be getting a lot of clarity around that if anyone has been overstepping their boundaries, taking advantage of you, or anything like that. So this might be kind of challenging for you. Okay, but we need to do that to protect our energy. The sign of the pentacle, it's not devilish or anything like that. It's actually a pagan symbol of protection in the very more simplistic explanation of it. And so we use the pentacle for that energy of protection, but also to invocate things into our lives, right? And so it helps us, with our magic, we're setting our intentions. It represents 5 elements there, the 4 earth elements, and plus the spirit element there as well. So it's like where everything is connected and working together in conjunction. So ground and protect your energy. And we've been saying this for the last couple of days. Very important this week. All right. Very important, very intense energy. The astrology for this week is absolutely insane. It's off the charts. It's totally the Wild West out there this week. So this is very important to ground and protect your energy, to take that time to connect with nature, to connect with the earth. And, really, really, you might need to advocate for yourself or put up boundaries or really walk away from something. And you might be figuring out what that is. All right. But also respect yourself, right? And, this might be by doing something nice for yourself, or this might be by putting up your own personal boundaries within you, right? Because some of the things that we can be eclipsing away at this time might be our habits and our patterns and our behaviors. So if you've fallen down the path of eating junk food and things like that, maybe you're going to turn over a new leaf there and you're going to make that final decision. Like, no, today is the day. I am not going to do this anymore. So this is about really by treating yourself well, by eating better, by doing, making better choices, right? Or finding space and time for yourself, right? Is always we can respect ourselves. All right. We also have tarot card energy, and we've got guidance coming in here for you. So this is, I like this card. It's really pretty. Anyways, so this is about, some of you may at this time be getting some guidance from somewhere. Number one, you may find that some of the readings that you're watching may very much resonate for you. But this is a reminder here as well that sometimes when we do watch these readings, they may not necessarily resonate at the time we watch them. But then sometimes a few hours later, the next day, or even a couple of weeks later, all of a sudden something happens and we're like, that's what that meant. So there is some guidance that's coming in here for you that you are meant to receive. And that even if you may not necessarily kind of understand what it is when you first see it, there is something there for you. And when you're meant to kind of understand what that means, that's when things will click into place for you. But with this energy as well, this might be a perfect time for you, not just spiritually, where you might get some guidance from somewhere. Maybe you get some energy healing, physical, emotional healing from somewhere. But this is also one of, don't be afraid to ask for some guidance or for some insights from somebody, whether it's someone spiritual or someone just kind of in your day-to-day life. Because sometimes one of the ways that we can figure things out if we're confused is to just kind of bounce some ideas off of somebody. We don't necessarily want someone to tell us what to do. Tell me what to do and I'll do it, right? It doesn't always work, because then we're kind of being, people are really just kind of saying what they would do, right? And so when we always just follow people's advice or opinions blindly, right, we do lose ourselves. So we can kind of, say, hey, can I bounce some idea off of you? Or hey, I'm kind of stuck on this. What do you think, right? I kind of feel like I should do this, or maybe I should do this. And, so maybe there's somebody around you that may just have a little bit more experience in something. But you might also be guiding someone else, either in your day ahead or over your next few days. Your main energy for today is the Eight of Cups. Now, this is a journey, an emotional journey. So for some of you, this can be a very emotional day for you. But the Eight of Cups can be one of taking a trip, right? Going away somewhere. This can be where you are transitioning into the next phase, the next level of something. But the Eight of Cups can be one of detachment, detaching yourself emotionally. And so in this energy with the Eight of Cups, you may, again, in this energy of respect or protection, you might need to very much protect your energy from other people, right? This detachment there, right? Make sure that you're not absorbing other people's energies today, because people around you could be, to be quite honest, quite loopy. All right. I don't know about you guys, but over the last week and a half or so, and especially this week, it's like everyone's brain cells have fallen out of their head. And I manage a lot of people in my muggle job, in my day job. And I'm like, what are you all thinking? Like, it's just crazy. Of course, I can't quite say that to them. I have to word it a little bit differently. But in my mind, I'm like, where did your brain cells go? So people are emotionally charged this week. People are very forgetful this week, right? It's like they're on another planet, a little bit this week. So whatever you've got going on around you with that Eight of Cups, it's very important not to absorb other people's energy. So you do need to put up that boundary, right? And you may even in this energy need to walk away from something as well, right? Don't engage in something that doesn't involve you, or that maybe you can't resolve today, right? We've got to know, and I think this has come up the last couple of days as well, we've got to know when to engage in something and when to walk away. Very, very, very important this week, okay? Don't get entangled in something that doesn't involve you. Sometimes we do need to let people figure out their own stuff. And sometimes we also need to allow situations to unfold in their natural order. And that's something that I tell my staff all the time as well, is that you don't need to pounce necessarily on every little thing at every little second. You'll never get any work done. Sometimes you can leave something alone for an hour or two, come back to it, and somehow it may have resolved itself, right? Because you might get another email that comes in and resolves itself. Or maybe you walk away, do something different for a couple of hours, and you come back and you find your solution, right? So sometimes detaching from something can actually bring about the results that we need, or sometimes things can resolve themselves, right? So just be a little bit aware of that. You need to know when to engage and when to detach. But I do feel here as well, big energy of letting go. Some of you are figuring out what has been holding you back from achieving your goals and your dreams, whatever those may be, whether it's personal or business or a relationship, whatever that happens to be, or maybe just a personal goal, a dream that you've got there. And with the Eight of Cups, you're getting prepared, or you're taking the steps you need to move forward and find that sense of self-satisfaction, of happiness, of joy, and wish fulfillment. Because of course the next card is the Nine of Cups, right? So it's like something, you're on the precipice of something here with this energy. Your challenge energy for you today is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is actually a really good energy usually. So maybe someone is offering you something, okay, and it could be in this challenge energy. Maybe part of the challenge and part of your life lesson here is to just be open and receptive and to just say yes, because sometimes people offer us something and our immediate reaction is just to say no, right? And it could be come from a place of stubbornness, right? Or, something else, right? And, receiving is not always the easiest thing to do for a lot of people, right? But if someone's offering you something, offering you a gift, right, you may at first have the inclination to say, no, I've got this, I can do it on my own. But take a step back from that and, is this person offering you, or are you getting a gift or something in that is coming from just a place of good with no expectations attached to it? Is it something you want? Is it something that will help you, right? So sometimes we do need to really work through our initial reaction of saying no. And that's a lesson that I've had to learn through my life as well, right? Because I'm not used to getting things. My sister's always got things, right? So I usually got I usually got made an example of, right? So so receiving things has not always been easy for me. Not to mention I'm Aquarius and really stubborn, and I can want to do things on my own. But I do feel here in this Knight of Cups energy that there is a way forward, or there's something wonderful, or potentially wonderful that may be coming in here for you. And part of that challenge may be saying yes, or recognizing something really positive for what it is. All right. Because sometimes in the Eight of Cups energy, it's like there might be something good, but it may not necessarily be living up to our expectations, or it might be a little bit different than what we originally wanted. And so we have a hard time sometimes engaging with that. Okay. But I do feel like here that some of you, you're very much prepared, and the Knight of Cups might be that you are wanting something, you're on a quest for something. You may or may not know what that is, or it's taking a little bit longer to achieve than what you wanted, right? But ultimately, I think there's something really positive coming in here for you, but it may require you to leave something behind, okay, to start something new. And this can be abandoning a project. But with the Knight of Cups, it can be love and romance in the air for some of you. And so you may have a relationship that is about to go to the next level, okay, or maybe you have an important decision to make somewhere in there. We've got the Ten of Cups energy here for you, and this is the blessings headed your way today. It's Ten of Cups, so wonderful energy. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, the Ten of Cups is abundance. This is happy home, happy life, happy relationships, happy friendships, happy you. This is a big rainbow on this one, so it's a little bit of magic in the air. Anything is possible. And so I do feel here that even though there might be something that's a little bit challenging with this Knight of Cups energy, especially if someone is offering you an apology or something, or offering you help, or maybe a proposal or an invitation of some sort, this does have the potential to either help you recognize what will make you happy, okay, because sometimes we can get an offer or something like that, or that proposal, and we're not excited about it. And so this can be something where it's like, you know what, I know this is where we're supposed to take something to the next level, but I don't know if this is going to make me happy. So I think whatever is going on, especially in a personal relationship with the Ten of Cups, I think you're going to figure out, there's like a little bit of a catalyst moment, and you're going to figure out exactly what's going to make you happy, right? This isn't making me happy, but I think I know what will. But I do think that overall, though, the Ten of Cups is such a prevailing warmth in its energy here in that. So I do think that if there's something here that's starts off not so wonderful, I think things may right themselves today. All right. The Knight of Swords is your advice from Spirit, and the Knight of Swords is about taking action, but it also is about news or messages coming in. So you might have some information that comes in. There might be a very important conversation that you need to have today, okay, or a decision that you have to make, and time may be of the essence there in that Knight of Swords. So in the Knight of Swords energy, yes, we're usually needing to do something really quite quickly. And so part of the advice from Spirit can be, okay, about not making rash decisions, because sometimes we can do that. We can be a little bit impulsive in the Knight of Swords. Okay. But, sometimes we do, again, need to recognize when we need to make a quick decision, and when we need to really stand up for ourselves and, say, hey, I need a minute, right? I got to go think about something, or we need to talk something out, right? The Knight of Swords can be some communication, can be something that can help you break free as well, okay, in this energy, right? So communication may be the key, whether it's incoming, outgoing, but just remember that there might be an element here where time might be of the essence, okay, or you might feel pressured into something today. So don't let anyone pressure you into something. Remember, respect your own boundaries, and teach someone to respect your boundaries as well. Because if you have a life-changing decision to make, whether it's today, whether it's already happening for you, or whether it's coming up in the next couple of days, right, you need to make the decision that you need to make in your own timing. All right. But we can use the sword on the Knight of Swords to also detach from anything that really hasn't been working out, hasn't been going our way. And with the Eight of Cups coming in here, right, this can be about letting bygones be bygones. This can be sorting something out within a relationship, whether it's a past one or a present one, and you're stepping into something better once we resolve some sort of issues by really talking them out, making amends. But we've got to be willing to let those things go so that they don't come up again in the future. So very interesting energy today, a little bit emotional, okay, but hopefully with all of these wonderful positive vibes for you. So I'm going to leave that there. I hope there was something here for you. If there was, please hit like on this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.